Hello everybody, this is Havoc back with another Total War 3 Kingdoms video. Today will not be a guide or a review video, but rather a short and quick informational video on the beta that released last Tuesday. There are many of you who may not follow Total War on any of the social media sites, and this is just another way to get the beta information out there. So as always, let's dive in. The biggest effects on this beta to me are in the campaign. We've all witnessed the ridiculous vassalage of Yuan Shao. While it may have been historically accurate in some sense, gameplay-wise it's a bit OP, and it makes for some frustrating campaigns. In this beta, CA is trying out a first-pass balance change, reducing Yuan Shao's desire to vassalize every faction under the sun. Taking a quick look into my Kong Rong campaign, started specifically to test this update, and we can see that Yuan Tan, the successor of Yuan Shao, has indeed scaled back his vassals, and his vassals have been more than willing to break from him if they feel the desire to do so. It would normally include around 7 or more vassals, and would almost be untouchable. Instead, he only has around 3 to 4 from what I've seen, and his power is on par with my own. Let me know if you've noticed a change in Yuan Shao in your campaign if you played with the beta. Be interesting to know if CA needs to work on the balance some more, or if they've got it on pretty solid ground from the first shot. One of the more frustrating parts of Three Kingdoms is the randomized trait trigger events. More often than not, they make zero sense. The flogging the troops event has got to be one of the most frustrating ones for me, since it has some pretty negative public order effects. CA has hotfixed that now, so it will be impossible for a general to receive the flogging the troops event unless he has the cruel character trait. Now, if CA could work on our generals not getting kidnapped deep in our own territory for ransom, that'd only be one of several quality of life campaign effects to make for some better gameplay. I'm lumping these two in because they're both pretty self-explanatory. Zhao Yun's event trigger to join Liu Bei's faction triggers correctly, and more importantly of the two, the probability of Dong Zhuo's death has been reduced. In the 20 plus campaigns I partially played through, all but 2 had the Dong die before it turned 12. In the aforementioned post-beta Kong Rong campaign, Dong died at a ripe old age from natural causes, which is a nice change to see in Three Kingdoms. While I haven't experienced many random crashes, I know a lot of people on the forums and Reddit have, and CA has addressed and fixed several of these issues, though they didn't give details as to which triggers were fixed that were causing the crashes. They've also fixed the multiplayer lobby scene, one of the bigger issues the community had, and while not nearly as robust and packed as Warhammer usually is, there's a lot more traffic, so you can usually get into a battle or campaign fairly quick. If any of the aforementioned items inclines you to get into the beta, but you don't know how, follow these simple steps. Right-click on Total War 3 Kingdoms in your Steam library. Click Properties and click in the Betas tab. In the drop-down menu, select the Update Beta option. Close the window and your build will automatically update. Once you're done updating, you can get back in and start your campaign or enjoy some multiplayer games as you please. It's that simple. That's all for this super quick Total War 3 Kingdoms beta video. From what I've seen in my few campaigns since the beta update, there's some good changes in it, though there are a lot more they could tackle in future updates, so hopefully we'll be seeing those in the future. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my Discord and my Patreon page, as I've made some changes to both to adjust to recent switches on the channel. Also, if you have not already purchased Three Kingdoms, this title and several others under the Sega brand are now available in the US store for Games Planet. Buy any of their games through my affiliate link and you'll help support the channel. Be on the lookout for more news-oriented videos in the future. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.